Here we are, folks, at Mount Davis, the highest point in Pennsylvania, over 3,000 feet. Looking up, there goes Luke, walking up to the top. We're gonna take our time here. This is definitely worth coming to. We have a lot of natural wonders up here in Pennsylvania. The whole state has a lot of natural resources to enjoy. Oh, these steps are rough. Oh my. So as we go up here, start to see the tree line disappear. We'll be above the treetops. Whew. Oh. Also, you'll see a lot of defacing. And I don't know why people do that. They scribble their name and on the tower. I'm not a fan of. I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, starting to feel it. Oh, definitely starting to feel it. We're breaking top of the trees. A lot of people say, well, how come the trees are not higher up here? Well, you're over 3,000 feet, and it definitely is cold and windy. Those winds are now picking up really intense. Now, in theory, give you a perspective here. Okay, so the Laurel Ridge is behind us. Deer Valley Lake is out ahead of us. Whew. Out of breath. Okay, Myersdale is down here, and okay, I had to get my bearings. Okay, now we're looking northeast. The ridge, the Laurel Mountains here, they run northeast to the southwest. So we pan across here. We're facing the Yawk River down there, facing back toward Seven Springs is over there. You okay there? Nice hoof, huh?
Not too bad.
Yeah, keep in shape, you know? Oh yeah, we got windmills over here. Those windmills are new, off to our south. Yeah, they're brand new.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it? Definitely beautiful. Ooh. Oh, if you're afraid of heights, folks, this is it, man. Look at that. Woo! I sure brought the quadcopter up. We could have gotten some good video. You know? Came down off the tower. There's some young local people are walking up there, so they're enjoying themselves. And it ain't that. It's not that. I mean, it's high, but not high. It's just over treetops. But it was nice up here. Now these rocks are all natural rocks. So I thought. But years ago, I used to wonder. You'll see drill holes, okay? Now these are actual holes that were drilled into these here boulders, okay? And what they would do with them is they would drill it and they would put a plug in here to expand it out, I think, okay? Or they, we're going to dynamite it, okay? Cap plug and dynamite it. And they hauled these big rocks out of here and they would take them down over the mountain and use them for construction, for, you know, a lot of stuff. But they used to have a quarry up here at one. Now think about this, back in the 20s, 1910, 1930 area, a lot of these rocks up here were quarried out of here. And that's just an unbelievable amount of work, okay? And actually here is an old foundation, okay, I thought. But actually what it is a well, okay? And you can see how the rocks have been cemented. It's a cap well, okay? So this, I'm guessing, was an artesian well, and they dug out what they could, you know, and they went down into it with a pipe, probably only about 20, 30 feet, if that, maybe even 10, 15 feet. So they put a pipe in, okay? And then they cemented these rocks on top of it to cap it off. But this is actually a source of water. At one time that was used for whatever reason, for the men to drink water, for the horses to drink water, because that's all they had back in the early 1900s before automobiles. You had horsepower, okay? And I didn't know if that. Yeah, she's it's a lot. There's just a lot of history up here, and I always encourage people to come up here and check it out. They just put a brand new bench in here. This bench wasn't here before. It's brand new. highpointersfoundation.org. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Okay. That's awesome. The highest point in each state, they put a bench like this. That is awesome. Huh. There's a test for you. But then they put, years ago, the state put these in. Actually, this is what they call Negro Mountain, okay? Negro Mountain. Talking about how the logging industry was huge here. You can see the rail cars. There's a picture right there of that's an actual steam-driven locomotive that was used on the rails up here to get the timber off the mountain. They had kilns up here too that was taking the pitch pine from the tree. And the pitch pine, they would have these kilns here, and these kilns the heat would draw the sap from the tree. And it's a lost art form, really. Bachman Rocks, the wild child. They believe there was a story that there was a wild child up here, and she was roaming the woods here. Really educational. Mount Davis, and it shows you the cross-section related to the turnpike. You got Mount Davis, you got the Allegheny Mountains, Pittsburgh Plateau, Appalachian Mountains, Pocono Mountains, New England Providence, Lowlands, Piedmont. Dave, our buddy Dave, that's where he's down there in that New England province, in the Great Valley area. You got the Blue Ridge Mountains, Tuscarora. High Point. Forest management, talking about recreation, timber, and water. And this is amazing. This whole mountain is one big watershed, and a lot of people don't realize that. And I like this for children to come up here. Folks, parents, bring your kids up here. This is really educational. Right there, it's telling you the kind of flowers we have here. And ironically, a lot of them you can eat, okay? Everything from your arbutus, your scrub oaks you can eat. Lady flippers are delicious. Ferns you can eat. Huckleberries you can eat. You can eat some parts of the mountain laurel. And our forefathers who lived on the mountain, that's what they did with these plants up here. They would use them to eat. But again, this is amazing. They're showing you 3,213 feet above sea level. You know, Pennsylvania's highest point is on Mount Davis, where I'm standing right now.